Hi, it's Sherri from A Quilting Life, and I'm here today to share with you my new bouquet wall hanging pattern. While I'm at it, I have some other fun options for you that all involve making grandmother's flower garden blocks. A lot of you might already know that I love grandmother's flower garden blocks, and I also love looking for unique and fun ways to put them together and use them in projects. So I'll be sharing this new wall hanging pattern with you today, and then also giving you a few other ideas about ways that you can use these blocks. Let's get started. Okay, so I just want to share some up-close things about the bouquet wall hanging. As I mentioned in the introduction, I just love grandmother's flower garden blocks, and I love finding different ways to put them together. And so I really actually made this wall hanging to put in my kitchen and just kind of brighten it up with these flowers. The fabrics are Seashore Drive. They will be shipping in January 2022, and all of the fabrics in the quilt are from that collection. I've used the Motabella Porcelain. If you're looking for a Bella Solid that works with this collection, that's what is going to work best with this group. I had custom quilting on this from my friend Val Krieger, and she did a beautiful job as always. And for backing, I used the large floral from this print, which I really love. So this little wall hanging pattern is now available in paper and PDF, but I thought it would also be a good time to show you a couple other things that you can do if you also love working on these types of blocks. First of all, we do have two different video tutorials for making the grandmother's flower garden blocks that we can link to. This other project, I'll move it to the center of the table. This is actually my window box quilt, which is from my Labor of Love quilt book. And so this is another option, another fun setting. Uses a few more flowers and scrappy low volume backgrounds, and this coincidentally was also quilted by Val. But this is another great way to use these blocks if you love making them but you don't necessarily want to make hundreds and hundreds of them and hand stitch them all together. Another little option, and I actually made this a couple summers ago for a little class that I was teaching, but it's just a little table topper with one block and a scrappy border, and I'll link to the details for this so you can have the measurements I'll put it on the blog post that goes along with today's video, so you can just get the measurements for these little pieces that I use. But I just did really simple hand quilting on it. I just went about 1/8 of an inch inside the center hexagon, and then I just went 1/8 of an inch outside the outer, and then about 1/4 of an inch right in here. And that's really all I did, just a little bit of simple quilting so I could set this on a table. And then finally, I just set this on the table too because this was a tutorial from my blog from a couple years ago, but I'll link it again. But really, I just sewed the hexagons together and framed them. And on the blog post that I'll link to, I have how many hexagons you'll need for a 5x7 frame, or if you want to do an 8x10 frame. That's also another fun option if you have favorite fabrics that you want to use. It just makes a great little decor piece for your home. So I'll link to everything, and of course this one is brand new, but the others have been available for a little while, but I'll put links to them as well. I hope you enjoyed today's video. The bouquet wall hanging pattern is now available in paper and PDF. I'll have a link to that, and I'll also have links to the other things that we talked about in today's video. If you enjoyed this today, I hope that you'll share it with a friend, hit the like button, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thanks so much for stopping by.